Hello everybody, welcome back. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. It's been a minute since I've streamed, but I thought I'd do a stream for you guys today. As you can see, look at this crazy ass weather. We are sitting down on the ground in a, looks like a retro Alaska Airlines livery in the beautiful fly-by-wire Airbus A320 Neo mod. They just dropped a new update for this mod, fly-by-wire. It's pretty dope. They've added some sounds to the aircraft, and I think it sounds pretty sweet. So now we're sitting down here in Jackson Hole International Airport. Actually, let me go ahead and fix something here real quick. We are sitting down here in Jackson Hole International Airport, and we are flying over to, where the hell are we going today? We're going to Oklahoma City International Airport, which would be, what is it, Roger Willis, I believe. Roger Willis International Airport. Also installed some software, some tracking software. Not the biggest fan of iTracker, but it's free and it works pretty good for free. I'm using my HD 1080p Logitech Pro camera to do the eye tracker. And yeah, sitting down here in Jackson Hole, and we're gonna go ahead and start Pack X. All right, love this airport, love this livery. Let's go ahead and jump in the pit, get a sip of coffee because we always need that. Go ahead and fire up our iPad here and come on over to our BAT1, BAT2 external power. Nav1, Nav2, Nav3. Crew oxygen supply to the on position. Let's go ahead and turn on our non-smoking. Seatbelt signs come on. Emergency exit lights come on as well. Turn some overhead panel lighting on here. Go turn standby compass light on, and good. We're good to go up here. Go ahead and do some engine 1 fire test check. Go ahead and click this. It works. Whoops. Go ahead and click this. APU fire test works as well, and engine 2 works good. Alright, so we're going to come on down here. Let's turn on some lights. Turn on some PFD lights, some overhead panel lights, some ECAM. This is PFD. This is ECAM down here. Turn these guys on so we can get some lights here. Some flood will work as well, and some main panel. Cool. Alright, we want to get paid today, so let's go ahead and turn this guy on, and let's go ahead and shoot up to 35,000 feet. We're on VATSIM Observer, so we are not going to be talking to ATC. There's no ATC in this area anyways. And we're going to come on down here, and we're going to link up sim briefs to our flight here. As you can see, altimeter is 1015, so we're going to go ahead and plug that in. 1015 there, and we're going to come on down here to our backup, which is not running yet. That's fine. Everything looks good here. Throttles are in the detent. We're going to be doing a flex takeoff today, I believe. So let's come on down here. Let's go to ATSU. Let's get our weather request in. We're going to go ahead and clear this guy here. Go to AOC menu. We're going to go to weather request. Sitting down here at KJack. And we are going over to KOKC. Alright, cool. Turn the sounds up a little bit. Now we're going to go send that off. And then we're going to come back to our return here. We're going to go to weight and balance. We're going to go ahead and start the boarding process. We're going to wait for our little message to populate here. It should take a few minutes. We're going to go ahead and come on down here, turn this up a little bit, and we can go put this on auto. Actually, let's keep that off for right now. Keep that in TA. Company message has been received. Let's come on back to our return page here. Let's go to messages received, and we have a METAR report. We're going to go ahead and print that guy. So KJack is 29906, which links up to QNH 1015, give or take. Go ahead and print that, and we can leave that there. Cool. Let's come on over here, and let's just double check to see what are the winds. 20 at 20 knots. Okay, so that's definitely some winds. Alright, so now let's come on over here and let's get our aircraft. Let's go ahead and do the fuel, which I just want to see the animation of the fuel wherever the hell the truck is. Alright, we're going to come on down to operation and fuel, and that's the flight plan, excuse me. Fuel on board, we need from SimBrief, which would say right here, our block fuel is going to be 9.8, so we're going to put 9.9. So go ahead and put 9.9, 9.04 is good. We're going to do real time. We're going to go ahead and push on that. That's a 9-minute fuel time, okay. And we're going to come on back to our return page here, go back to our return, and we're going to actually now go to our initref page. Sitting down in Jackson Hole, and we are going to Roger Willis, which would be KOKC. Alright, cool. We're going to go ahead and return that. Align our IRSs, confirm the alignment. And we're going to come on back here, and we're going to be Alaska Airlines 1463. Cost index 58, and cruise today is 350. Come on down to here. We have a 9.9 on our fuel, and our zero fuel weight center of gravity and all that stuff will be calculated once we're done with our boarding process. Go to flight plan here. We are departing 01, so it's actually really nice because 01 is right here, so we're literally just going to be pushing back for a second, and then boom, we're going to be taking off very quickly. So we should be out of here. Hopefully we'll be airborne in the next 20 minutes. Going to hit insert 01, and we're going to go direct, as we can see from our Navigraph charts here. Direct to KICNE. So we're going to plug in KICNE. From KICNE, let me just pull up my pull up the flight plan here. Take this guy, remove him. Okay, direct to KICNE. Then from there we're going direct to Papa Bravo Papa India. Bravo Papa India. Shoot that in there. Obviously it's that one. And then direct to D Delta Victor Victor. We're going to plug that in there. From Delta Victor Victor, we're going to go to Lima Bravo Lima. We're going to plug that in there. And it's obviously that one. This is going to be 2 hours and 3 minutes of airtime, so it's quite the distance. LBL is there. And then we're hopping onto an airway, so we're going to click on LBL. Let's go on an airway. I believe it's Juliet 52. Yep, Juliet 52. So we're going to hop on there. So from LBL, Juliet 52 to Rolls. OLLS. And we're going to go ahead and insert. And then we're going to go to our arrivals page. We're going to plan for the ILS 35 right. ILS 35 right. We're going to go ahead and click on that. And what the hell happened there? So arrivals.
If the overhead bin is full, please make sure you close it as a courtesy to other passengers. Please double check that all your items are put away so that the aisle is clear and other passengers can make their way to their seats. If you're in an emergency exit row, please read the
Okay, so I'm not seeing the arrival here. We're expecting to take the Comet 3 arrival via the Rolls transition. I don't see that here. I'm not seeing any star option. Interesting. It says no star available. KOKC is the right airport, right? Yep, KOKC. Okay, so let's see if we can manually plug it in. That's weird. That's interesting. Huh. Okay. Let's go to performance first, and we're going to be doing, it's not that long of a run. We need to do a flaps with up of 0 of 1.2. So flaps to 1.2, and we're going to probably, we'll do a flex at 30 is fine. 30 will be just right. Transition is always 18,000 feet in the United States. And V1 is 122, V2 is 123, and that's V rotated 123, and V2 is 127. Okay, go back to flight plan here. Let's go. Okay, so this could be all twisted up here. Let's go to plan. Let's move that up. So if we go to flight plan here, as we can see, so we're gonna go direct to Keynes, Rolls. Yeah, the arrival doesn't show. Huh. Now, so Crope is, so what we need to do is let's put in right here Comet 3 and let's see if it takes it. Comet. So the Comet 3 right there. No. So let's put it right above Crope. Yes. Okay, so it doesn't understand it. Okay, so alright. Maybe, you know, it probably could be Comet 3 is not recognized in this via a 3-5 right a 3-5 right landing, 3-5 right runway landing. That's fine. We're just gonna roll with the punches how it is. It's cool. Alright, so we're good there. So the FMC is pretty much set up. Our performance is in. The only thing now we got to do is go back to our MCDU menu. We're going to go to ATSU AOC, and we're going to go to our weight and imbalances. And as you can see, we are... Oh shit, I forgot. Go back here. Let's go to a net ref, which this should already be in. Not that. This guy here. Click on that. Cool. So that's in, and let's go here. Let's go to weight imbalance, and we're gonna go ahead and start that. This is an experimental mod, so there are issues, and I already can see a bug happening right now, I believe, because first of all, let's send that request. Oh, that's what it was. Hello, I needed to send the request. Now I need to start the boarding. Okay, so I made a mistake there. That's my fault, my bad. Alright, so this zero fuel weight should start to increase. I believe we need, our zero fuel weight is 61. Yes, okay, so if I go to the weights chart, zero fuel weight should be 60.1. So this is going to take a minute to load up. We should see the engine, the fuel truck out here, which we don't. That's fine. No worries. Let's come on up here, start the APU. Go ahead and fire that guy up. Turn on our probe and window heat. I'm going to wait for our flap door to open on our APU, which should be any minute now. There it is. Go ahead and fire up the APU, and there she goes. Alright, this is in managed mode. The heading is in managed mode, and at flight level 350. Let's go ahead and turn this guy on. I'm going to get this to 1015 as well. And cool. Let's go ahead and turn him up a little bit. Turn him up. We're going to get our first officer on the plan mode to 20. Actually, let's do 40 is fine. And we're going to get him. I believe this is... Yeah, it's interlinked. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go to our... fuel, as we can see, is loading up. Fuel on board 9.7. Okay, so we're almost done here. So we need 9.9. APU is running. You could hear it behind us. There we go. Cool. All right, so we're gonna get our catering guy to take a hike because he's done. Go here and go to catering. Thank you very much. Our baggage people are still loading up the aircraft. Okay, there he goes. And our power guy can also leave. There he goes. We're going to come on over here. We're going to swap over to APU power. Boom. And this guy's going away. Alright. Alright, what's next here? So let's come on down here. Let's go ahead and test our eye tracker here.
We're ready to go when you are.
Whoops. Start tracking. Okay, it looks like it's having an issue. Let's go ahead and stop it. And let's go ahead and start. Alright, so apparently it's having issues, and that's okay. I just wanted to show you guys. I mean, I really don't like using it. I gotta like test it and make sure it works before I fire up the sim. I'll do that next time, I guess. Okay, so over here we're gonna go back to this guy here, and we are zero fuel weight at 48 now, so we are climbing in our weights. Let's turn this guy up a little bit here. Alright, so we're pretty much almost ready to go. Let's go ahead and give out an announcement. And ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck here, this is your captain speaking. Welcome aboard Alaska Flight 1467, service from Jackson Hole to Oklahoma City, Roger Willis International Airport. Flight time is about 2 hours and 3 minutes. As you can see, we got a little bit of weather outside, maybe a little bumpy, and once we get over the clouds, it should be nice. We welcome you aboard, and we will check back in with you once we're airborne. Looks like the guy here, let's go to public address, general. Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck here, this is your captain speaking. Welcome aboard Alaska Flight 1467, service from Jackson Hole to Oklahoma City, Roger Willis International Airport. Flight time is about 2 hours and 3 minutes. As you can see, we got a little bit of weather outside, maybe a little bumpy, and once we get over the clouds, it should be nice. We welcome you aboard, and we will check back in with you once we're airborne. All right, so let's go ahead and tell our baggage crew that they're all set to go. Thank you very much. This guy should be coming away and our door should be coming down here. Come on, baggage guy. Is it not working? Alright, we'll try to figure that out in a minute. Stuff's not perfect. Okay, what are we doing here? We are now at 53, so we still got a little while. Still waiting on our boarding. This guy leaves. Alright, so let me go down here. Let's go to facilities. Doors. Alright, let's go to aircraft. Let's go to the stairs. Let's remove the stairs. And let's get our pushback. There we go. Thank you. Let this door close.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 1489.
Cockpit to
with
ground.
service to Oklahoma.
This is
Our flight
ground.
time will be
Stand
roughly
by.
2 hours and 2 minutes. Please note the cabin door is now
2 hours and
closed.
2 minutes.
We ask that you make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices are now shut down and stowed. If you have not already,
Check our facilities, make sure all our doors are in the closed positions, which they are. Cool. Go back to engine here.
In a full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, prepare doors for departure, cross-check, verify straps, and stand by for all calls. Flight attendants, please prepare cabin for departure and cross-check.
Alright, we gotta wait for this to climb until 6,000, 6.1.
The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
Doors locked. Should see the aircraft come on up here, which we do see it. It's very cool.
Standing by for pushback.
Okay, stay right there. We're just going to assume that this weight here is increasing due to some more baggage being put under the aircraft. Let's go ahead and turn our beacon light can come to the on position. Fuel pumps can come to the on position. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and stop that. That's fine. We want to get going here. Let's go to our flight plan. Now, let's go to release the parking brake. And let's go to pushback.
Reset parking brakes.
And let's go to reverse.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
Alright, we're gonna go
It will
to
start in
ignition
sequence.
start. Firing engine number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the front of the aircraft for a safety demonstration. When the seatbelt light is on, please make sure that your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap.
Totally forgot to do the
fasten,
APU
insert
bleed.
the
That's
metal
why you have a
fittings into one
checklist.
another. Tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion
Nothing to
of the
see here,
button.
folks. Nothing to
In
see
the
here.
event that the seatbelt light is not on, we suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened in case of unexpected turbulence. Please take a few moments to now locate one of the several emergency exits on this aircraft.
Oh yeah, there's two
Some
things
people
going
will
on here,
exit
so let's
maybe
go
behind
ahead
you.
and
In case of
come
an
on
emergency,
to
you'll need to
here,
evacuate the
crew.
Even though the bags are not late, ask that you will be phone. Be sure to put your mask on first before helping others, and we'll let you know when it's no longer needed. We'll be passing through the cabin to make sure we are ready for departure. You can help us.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Alright, parking brake is set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Good start on engine number 1. Excuse me, engine number 2.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by. Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
No,
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
no, 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 no. Stop pushback.
Ground. Please cancel pushback operation.
Yeah, thank you. This is a bug. That's why this update's available, I believe. I'm gonna update that. Alright, thank you, sir, for your pushback service. I appreciate it. Alright, beacon light is on. Taxi light is on. We're gonna go ahead and fire engine number 1 now. Remove this here, put this down there. Like that view too, it's pretty dope. Runway turnoffs can come on, strobe light can come on, and we can turn on our navigation light. Navigation light probably should have already been on. Doing flaps 2. Oh, love those sounds. Alright. Good start on engine number 1. Okay. APU, the pack's just kicked in. APU can come off. Master APU can come off. Wing light can come on. Takeoff config. Let's go ahead and check that. Auto brake set to max. We're going to go ahead and turn on this guy. Set to TA. We're not on VATSIM, so just setting it to TA is fine. Let's go ahead and do a flight control check. Go ahead and arm our spoilers and go to the facilities page here. Excuse me, where's the facilities page? Right there. And let's go to full up, full down, and full left, and full right. Brakes and rudder, full left and full right. Okay, Parking brake is off. Let's go. And ladies and gentlemen, we're number 1 for takeoff. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for departure. Damn, dude, why don't you just freaking do this automatically, please? Thank you. Guess it didn't record it. Go ahead and do that again. And ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck here, we are number 1 for takeoff. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for departure. Oh, I know what it is. That's what it is. And ladies and gentlemen, we are number 1 for takeoff. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for departure. Ladies and gentlemen, we are number 1 for takeoff. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for departure. Alright, clear left, clear right, landing lights coming on, nose light going to the takeoff position, cabin crew, check.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
So we're gonna fly out, make a right turn, I believe, is what we're doing. And we're gonna go ahead and put some nose pressure down, and we're gonna go to throttles to 50. We're gonna actually do a toga takeoff here because we need all the power we can get. And man toga, SRS. 80 knots, throttle neutral. Excuse me, joystick neutral. 100 knots. And V1. Rotate. And we are at a positive rate. Gears coming up. Follow our flight directors here. Tap the brakes. Nose off. Runway turnoffs off. Wow. Let's pitch the nose down a little bit, getting a little ahead of ourselves here. Throttle climb, pitch the nose down. Flaps 1. Flaps 1 and indicating. Go ahead and follow flight directors here. Right turn. And we're going to come on up here, 10,000 feet. Go ahead and kill the wing and landing. And we're going to go flaps clean. Stunning views. Disarm the spoilers. Go ahead and put our engine into normal position and just follow the flight directors here. going to go ahead and straighten out here. And we're going to go direct to BPI. Insert that. Now going to be a left turn. Pitch the nose down just a little bit, gain some speed. 290 on the climb. Turn on our anti-ices just in case. And we're going to go autopilot 1. Strobe to the auto position. Man, that is stunning. Alright, after takeout checklist, gears up. We forgot to start our chronos. That's fine, we're a little late. Throttle in the climb position, spoilers are disarmed, flaps are up and indicating, which is here, and we are good to go. Wow.
You're now passing through 10,000 feet. You can now turn on your larger portable electronic devices. As a reminder, please keep your seatbelt fastened while you are seated and do not congregate in the galleys or near the lavatory. This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. If you wish to connect to the Wi-Fi, you'll be directed to a page to pay a small fee for internet access. We do offer complimentary in-flight TV thanks to our partners. Connect to the Wi-Fi and you'll be able to access our wide range of free live TV and paid media rights.
Alright, we're at transition now, so let's go ahead and shoot this to standard. Standard center and indicating, and let's go ahead and put him on plan, see where he's at here. Beautiful. Okay, nice departure. Let's go to our charts. And let's just take a look where we're at here. bumpy. check something here. Yep, that all looks good. Got a nice little GoPro view. So far, so good. Coming up to Bravo Papa India fix. Maintaining our steady climb at 290 knots. Seatbelts are still armed. We'll go ahead and kill these anti-ices. We're not in any kind of clouds or moisture, so it is all gravy. You can hear like the people in the background, like chatter, talking, moving around. It's a cool little sound file that Fly-by-Wire incorporated into their new experimental mod. So I got it set for this camera view for the right side of the aircraft. Really not much noise, but if I were to go in the aircraft, you could hear them a lot more. So I kind of like to have, you know, one where there's noise on this side and then this side there isn't. Enjoy the flight. I'll check back in with you guys a little bit. I'll change the views up too from time to time.
gentlemen, once again from the flight deck, your captain speaking. We've just reached our cruising altitude for the flight. As it begins to settle in, I do want to remind you to please keep your feet and elbows clear from the aisle, as the flight attendants will be coming through the cabin with galley carts shortly. Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating near the front galley where the flight deck door is located. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, here's your captain speaking. We have leveled off at cruise altitude at 35,000 feet. Seatbelt sign is now off. Feel free to move up around the cabin if you need to do so. Flight attendants will be coming around with some snacks and in-flight service. Until then, sit back, relax, and enjoy the trip with us.
back to our list of complimentary and premium drinks. Premium drinks are available for a small charge. Please note that we only accept credit cards.
Alright guys, back into the pit here. Alright, what are we doing here? Alright. We have a crazy crosswind at 118 knots. That's no joke. Alright. We're going to start descent. Should probably be doing that actually right now. So let's go on down to 12,000. Do a controlled 1,200 feet per minute. We'll just start there. Let's go ahead and clear the FMC message and let's go to our performance page. And then we're going to plug in some information here. Let's just push that button there. Okay, 115.40 at 13 knots. So we got a little bit of some gusts at 13 knots, 3 degrees Celsius. QNH 1015.
As you may have noticed, we have begun our initial descent down to our destination. Now would be a good time to wrap up any business you need to take care of as we prepare for our approach. If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated till the aircraft arrives safely at the gate. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
Thank you, sir, for doing that. Go ahead and... Oh, so the seatbelt sign came on automatically. Very good. Wing light can come on. Click the strobe lights on. Temperature is 3 degrees. Yeah.
Flight crew has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. You can now get up and move about the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when you leave unexpected.
129 plus 5, 134. And the winds are, what, 40 at 13.
Gentlemen, the flight crew has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please return to your seat and fasten your seatbelt.
Doing an ILS approach here. That should have been a TARA. Okay, so now we need to get two pieces of information here. We need the ILS frequency. So we're going to expedite our descent down to 1,600 feet per minute. Come on back here. So we are going to need our charts, which is the ILS. And our rad nav is going to be 110.9er, which is good. And we are going to do a decision height of 100 feet. That's for a Cat 2. We're going to do a Cat 1, which will be 200 feet. Feet on the radio altimeter. Plenty of runway. 356 is the final approach. Shows it there, great. Just plug it in there as well. Alright, so let's just make sure our fixes look correct. Go ahead and plug in JAVX here. Let's go to flight plan. So we're heading direct to rolls now. Crope is a fix to the arrival, and we're gonna plug in JavXE. So rolls JavXE. Okay, cool. That looks good. So at JavXE, we need to be at 5,000 to intercept the glide path. Okay. Let's go ahead and expedite a little bit more. We'll go to 1,800 feet per minute. We are roughly about 70 nautical miles. So we need to go to about, let's go to about 22,000 feet per minute. That's pretty good. We can hold it there. And it looks like we are dealing with some weather. So we have a storm, and we have red as well. I'm not sure if that storm went across, has moved over already, but the airport's about right there, so it might be a little bit spicy on this arrival. Might be definitely earning our paychecks today. So this is showing 60 miles. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, so we're going to hold at 2,000 for a minute here. Auto brake set to low. And get the GoPro cam on. And ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck here, this is your captain speaking. We have a storm that's passing through Oklahoma City right now. So we want to advise, we might experience a little bit of bumps on this arrival. Once we hit about 10,000 feet, we're going to have to ask our flight attendants to remain in their seats with their seatbelts securely fastened, and that will conclude the duration of the service today. We'll keep you updated if weather changes in the future. Flight deck here, this is your captain speaking. We have a storm that's passing through Oklahoma City right now, so we want to advise, we might experience a little bit of bumps on this arrival. Once we hit about 10,000 feet, we're going to have to ask our flight attendants to remain in their seats with their seatbelts securely fastened, and that will conclude the duration of the service today. We'll keep you updated if weather changes Alright, fix is about 60 nautical miles out. Let's go ahead and do 2,100 feet per minute. Already 2 hours, and we started the timer a little slow here, so about 2 hours and 15 minutes so far. It's been quite a flight. The The altimeter has changed now to 1012. And the winds are 40 at 13 still, so nothing changes there. And the temperature is now 4 degrees Celsius. So it looks like the worst of this storm has passed. Alright, past 18,000 feet. 1012 on altimeter. Double check. 1012. 1012. And let's go to 1012. Okay. .64 now. Blow out some speed brakes. Going down to 6,000. Go ahead and get our anti-ices on.
On our final descent into Oklahoma, flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect empty wraps one final time. Please ensure trays tables are stowed and seats are in the full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat.
Alright, we're going to drop down to 250 knots. Oh wow, look at that. Alright, so we're going to vector ourselves off. We're going to go ahead and do that now. Alright, we're slowing down. We're leveling off to 6,000 feet. Let's go ahead and kill the speed brakes. At 180 on the heading. Landing systems on. Landing systems on. Localizers in. Alright, we're about to go through clouds. Anti-ISIS can come on again. Arm our spoilers, and let's go ahead and turn these guys up. So we might need some of this. Floods can come off. And let's go ahead and drop to 5,000. Got some turbulence. Airspeed's fluctuating a little bit, as you can see here. Got the flight plan here. At Javi, we need to be at 5,000 feet. And we're going to go ahead and turn to 185. Go to manage speed mode. Let's go down to 220. And let's now go to direct Javi. We'll go ahead and direct to, and then we're going to go ahead and manage that. At Jav, we need to be at 5,000. We are at 5,000 now. And we are 12 nautical miles out. Let's go ahead and get flaps 1 out. Let's drop down to 210. And let's go ahead and drop down to 4,000. He can come to arc. He can come to landing systems. Alright, so we definitely have turbulence as the airspeed is all over the place. Nothing really to see outside. Not seeing the ILS, not seeing the glide path. Come on, charts, I need you to work. 110. 1 at 0.9er. Okay, there is the localizer. Okay, so we're going to hold here. Should be lining up. Speed brake's too low. We got some rain. That sound is obnoxious. Go ahead and leave that off for right now. Alright, we're going to go ahead and drop to 200 knots, and we're going to go flaps 2. A little early. 195. Down to 190. Go to performance here. Activate approach phase should come in automatically. We're going to remember our approach is 134. There's our diamond. Time is now coming down. Let's go ahead and drop to 182. Lining right up into the glide slope. Diamond is coming down. Beautiful. And we're going to go ahead and activate our approach phase. We're going to drop down to 170 knots. We're going to go flaps 3. Localizer is coming in. Glide slope is activated, and you can see we are now coming down. So we are locked in on the glide path. Beautiful. Gear's going to come on down. Speed is checked. Bring down the speed. 165. Gear down. Down 3 green, auto brakes set to low, speed brakes armed and indicating, all the lights are on.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Crew's been advised, you guys been advised. And we're going to do final speed. We are about, message here, flaps full, come on down to approach speed, which is 134. Flaps full, 134 on our approach. Let's do 135 since we have plenty of runway. And we'll do 134, held it. Landing gears down, signs are on, cabin is ready, spoilers are armed, flaps are full and indicating right here. And we are 4.8 nautical miles till touchdown. Good, we're fully configured for Cat 1. Minimums are 200. would do a landing replay, but I don't have the time. Apologize. I gotta just get touchdown and then get into the gate and end the stream.
$1,000.
1,000 feet, stable. Look at these homes. Here's our runway.
$500.
Ooh.
$400.
My airplane. Winds are gusting.
$100 above. Minimum.
Continue.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 5.
Little rough on that, but it's okay. Spoilers are out. Little rough on that one. And 60 knots. Still those reversers. Manual braking. We'll try to make this left turn here if we can.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Oklahoma. The
Flaps
local time is
retracted.
3:09 p.m. and it's currently about 37
Anti-ice is
degrees
off.
Fahrenheit. You can now use your
Wing
mobile
lights
devices
off. Taxi
to
lights
keep
on.
seated
Start that
until the
APU
aircraft
up.
comes to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off.
Retract the ground
Remember to use
spoilers.
caution when opening the overhead bins as items may have shifted during the flight. If this
Go
is
to
your final
APU
destination,
page.
thank you for flying with us, and we hope to see you again.
Flap is now open. Go ahead and fire up that APU. Wing light can come off. Stopes go to the auto position. Go ahead and make a right turn here. This guy is on VATSIM, but he can't see us. All right. Runway turnoffs can come off. Let's come on down to this can come off. Landing systems and the flight directors can also come off. He can go back to ARC 40. I can go to 40 as well, and I can go to ARC. APU is available. We're going to go ahead and shut down engine number 2. Taking an FPS hit. That's fine. Parking brake is set. Engine number 1 is coming down. And we're going... Alright, come on. Yep. Thank you. I'm going to deactivate that probably. Alright. Let's go ahead. Nav lights off. Strobe lights coming off. Beacon lights coming off. Taxi lights coming off. Seatbelt sign is off. Turn these lights down. External power is available. APU off. APU master off. And probe is coming off. Gears off. Let's get these fuel pumps off as well. And there we go. We're going to go ahead and shut down the iPad, and we are going to leave it in the turnaround state for the next crew. Come on up here to pushback, and let's get the aircraft. Let's go ahead and get our power guy. Bring him up. Catering. Bring him up. Baggage. Bring him up. And jetway. Man, taking a serious FPS hit here. 12, 15 frames. Man. Alright, folks. Wonderful day of flying. Really enjoyed that one. I'm going to let the passengers get off. Let the crew do their thing. And I appreciate you following me. I got to take off now. I got to end the stream. But I really appreciate all you guys watching. If you have not yet, please hit that subscribe. Hit the like button if you could. It'd greatly appreciate it. I would greatly appreciate it. Until next time, guys, I will see you later.